Tonight on Hotel Hell, I'm trying to breathe life back into a historic country inn.
Yeah, that smell.
The hotel's arrogant owner, Robert Dean II,
I've always thought you should live with nice things if you can afford them.
treats the inn like his personal castle and treats his loyal staff with disdain.
Go on then, you pompous.
Excuse me. Don't talk to me like
Well,
that.
what's wrong with it?
Is this hotel beyond my help?
I'm barely surviving, financially and emotionally.
I mean, I'm gonna lose everything.
So much for the good times, so much for the fun, so much for vacation. I should have brought my gun. Hotel Hell. If you think the beer is rotten, you should see the clientele. Hotel Hell.
The historic Juniper Hill Inn sits on a hilltop above the quaint village of Windsor, Vermont. Built in 1902, the country mansion boasts 28 luxurious bedrooms and 2 grand dining rooms.
It is filled with original works of art and antiques, all museum quality.
Antiques dealer Robert Dean II and his boyfriend Ari Nicky bought the business 6 years ago.
I've always thought that you should live with nice things if you can afford them.
This looks good there, Robert.
I thought you'd like it.
The guests that we don't want here are people who don't have a lot of money.
The inn may look the part, but despite Robert's dreams of an elite country estate, the hotel is barely functioning.
Robert Dean has no hotel or no restaurant experience.
The prices may be a little bit high for locals.
$350.
2-night minimum, so that's $700.
$700?
The lack of communication is very frustrating.
Where are you?
And I know the customers see that every day.
I need my key too, because at this point I can't even get in my room.
With bookings at an all-time low, the hotel is in serious financial trouble. But that doesn't stop Robert from living a millionaire's dream.
Robert believes this place is his playground.
Yeah.
And a playground for his friends.
Gotta have a lot of clothes made by
He comps all their meals and rooms, but we never get tips.
They're having a hard time paying me because they give away all of their money and food to their friends, showing off, using this as their private castle.
With hardly any paying guests, it's no wonder that this inn is in the red.
Yes, we are losing money. More or less like $200,000 a year.
I think that the place is going to be closed, and that's very sad.
Gordon is going to come into this place and say this place is
If I don't stop this business from bleeding money, it's doomed. I'd love to own an inn in a setting like this. If you get it right, you'd make an absolute fortune. Before I get to Juniper Hill, I want to find out what the townsfolk think of the local inn.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, and yourself?
Yeah, well, I've been driving all morning. How's
Juniper Hill Inn.
You're gonna love it. It's beautiful.
reputation?
It tends to be a little on the high end for our area.
Okay.
But I would love to have a place to go to locally.
Do they not invite locals up there?
I feel that I'd be interrupting. I feel like I'd be intruding.
Oh, really? What a shame. Thank you so much.
Have a great
Best
day
wishes.
and
you.
welcome to Windsor.
Thank you very much indeed. Take care.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you.
Here we are, Juniper Hill Inn.
Now, who in the hell would bring an RV all the way up here and not stay in that stunning hotel? Look at it. My God, that's beautiful. Wow, okay, around to the front door. Can't believe they haven't cleared the snow for guests to come in. Wow. You're kidding me.
It's locked. That's not very welcoming.
Why would you have a big mansion that guests can't arrive through the front door?
Who wants to enter through the back door?
Mr. Ramsey's here. I need you to do room 1 right away.
Well, at least this door's open. Finally!
Hello there.
How are you?
How are you, Mr. Ramsey?
Black Gordon, please.
Oh,
Bloody
Gordon.
hell, what a nightmare.
I'm
What is
Robert Dean.
Robert Dean.
Were you over there?
I was at the front door, yes.
Okay, this is actually our entrance, and in the winter, because of snow,
Really?
we have to keep that locked.
Why?
Otherwise, the snow load comes off and kills people.
Kills people.
Yeah, it can.
Have you killed anyone so far?
No.
Where's all this stuff from? An aftermath of a antiques fair.
Yeah.
This looks like it could be a beautiful room, but you can't tell because it's stuffed with so much clutter.
That's the reception desk.
No.
My God, so what is that?
That is our bar right now.
You are kidding me. This is the bar.
Yes.
With what, that?
Martinis.
Martinis. Oh,
Yeah.
God bless him. Made of pigs. Pig martini.
Well, we have 3 rescue pot-bellied pigs.
You have 3 pigs here?
Right.
What is that for? Were you born with this in your mouth?
Yeah, don't I wish.
Honestly?
Actually, no, that was a gift from...
A giant?
So, yeah.
Robert obviously loves to show off all his expensive antiques, but as a guest, I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'm in a museum.
This is the main formal dining room.
This big chair here is for one.
Just kind of, we're known as a romantic destination, and...
Just out of interest, how
well, we would move the table.
move it in for me, please?
Yes.
Wow, so you got a sofa. Table.
We thought it was kind of nice to have like a cozy banquette.
Oh.
Well, 3 U.S. presidents have dined here.
Oh, really? Which ones?
Teddy Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge.
Teddy Roosevelt dined in here. Wow.
I wanted to try to give him a little bit of sense of the history at Juniper Hill.
Wow. Okay, so that's the dining room.
Well, we have 2 dining rooms.
God, you must be busy with 2 dining rooms.
Well, I wish we were busy.
Bloody hell.
We have spurts of being incredibly busy.
Right.
Where we lack is all the other times.
Really?
Yeah.
This place looks like a millionaire's mansion, not a struggling business. I've got to scratch beneath the surface. This place, per week, is turning how much?
We're lucky if we're doing, you know, $15,000 a month.
What does it cost to keep the place open?
30.
Really?
Yep.
So you're losing $200,000 a year?
It's been a nightmare. We maintained our room rates, thinking that the economy wouldn't be this long a haul.
But we've all experienced those kind of difficulties, and myself included, but you navigate your way out of that recession.
Unfortunately, my partner lost his job. We expected him to have his job for a little longer.
You must have gained a substantial payoff or retirement.
It's all been put into this.
How much?
Over $1 million.
$1 million? Into this already?
Yes.
And does he have an active role in the business?
He tries to maintain the accounting, and he helps just about with everything. We're in trouble.
Trouble? You'd never guess from the look of this place. It's more like Buckingham Palace than Skid Row.
Do you know what, Robert, honestly, I'd like to go straight to my room if you wouldn't mind, please.
All right.
Wow, this place goes on.
It does. It's the largest colonial revival mansion in New England.
And more paintings?
And you're in the Maxwell Everett Suite, which is the original.
Okay. Wow, beautiful room.
And,
I mean, this is a beautiful room, but what is that smell? I mean, seriously.
It does smell.
Yeah, that smells. I mean, that is horrific. Oh, my God.
It smells like sewage. Coming up, Robert's staff turn on him.
I'm supposed to tell you the truth, right?
The truth is all I want to know.
I'm telling you exactly how I feel and how the people that I work with feel. The entire staff is ready to walk out.
You can talk to him. He's your chef.
I'm beyond angry. I'm beyond pissed off.
And I have to step in.
How dare you? You still haven't got it. Get your head out your and start getting a little real.
Excuse me.
Go on then, you pompous.
I'm at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn, and I've just met its owner, Robert Dean II, who's filled his hotel with expensive art and antiques.
Were you born with this in your mouth?
But he can't fill his rooms, and his business is struggling. You're losing $200,000 a year.
It's been a nightmare.
And no wonder, because although the room he's put me in looks nice,
beautiful room,
it has one major drawback.
What is that smell?
It smells like raw sewage.
We had a plumbing issue, and
It's like someone under the bed and... How much?
This room goes for $350 a night.
$350 a night for a room that smells of
Well,
You're kidding me.
we haven't rented it, though.
Bloody hell.
It's been out of use for 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
it has been.
This is crazy.
It is crazy.
It just makes sense. I've got to get out of here. It stinks. Is there another room?
Yes,
please?
I have room too.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
I didn't realize.
$350 to be caked in. Wow, it's gorgeous, and this one doesn't smell like crap. I'm going to quickly unpack, and then I would like to have a quick bite of lunch.
Okay, I'll
Yeah?
I'll notify the
What
chef.
time's the restaurant closed for lunch? I know
Well,
it's
we
2
actually
o'clock.
don't serve lunch normally, but we're happy to prepare you something.
Is that a joke?
We serve
No,
breakfast
no,
and dinner.
stop. You don't actually serve lunch.
No.
The restaurant's closed for lunch.
Yes. If someone requests lunch, we'll make lunch for them, but
Could you prepare lunch for me?
yes, I'll tell the chef.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Not open for lunch.
Gordon is going to want lunch.
Huh?
Gordon wants lunch.
What am I supposed to do with that information?
That was a welcome breath of fresh air on the back of that disgusting smell of crap in that room. I can't believe it. And the rooms are gorgeous, and yet how could you have a room that has been smelling for months that bad, and then he sticks me in it? What a muppet.
Despite the hideous smell in that first guest room, I've still worked up quite an appetite.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Barbara.
Barbara, how glamorous are you?
How nice to see you.
Likewise.
I have a mad crush on Glenn. As he knows, I'm a cougar.
How old are you now?
Don't
You're
say-
not old.
Last week I turned 70.
You're kidding me. You look
You
$1
have
million.
made my year.
70. Watch out, Joan Collins, I'm telling you now. Bloody hell. Barbara, what's wrong with this place?
Well,
In a nutshell.
don't get any people. Like pulling teeth to get my paycheck.
You don't get paid?
It takes forever to get my paycheck, and when I do, it's usually something's left out.
But hold on a minute. You don't get paid, and when you do...
Not on time. We're supposed to get paid every 2 weeks.
So what do you earn a fortnight?
I made $6,000 this year.
$6,000 a year? That's ridiculous.
You know, you got to have the money flowing, and it's almost come to a standstill at this point. My last paycheck was $48.
Unbelievable. Robert's obviously got enough money to fill the guest rooms with fine art and antique furniture, but he doesn't pay his staff.
I'm starving. What would you recommend?
The crab cakes with a little salad. So this is the dinner menu.
Okay, because we're not open for lunch.
Right.
And the lamb sounds great as well.
You want the lamb?
Yeah.
All right.
Darling, is this a prefix menu, or...
Yeah.
Because there's no prices on here.
What sort of restaurant doesn't have prices on the menu? It's like a club for millionaires where, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I've got a supplement of $15 from the lamb. How much is...
Enough charge for the lamb.
Is Robert nearby? How much is it for 3 courses?
$59.
$59. So if we had the lamb,
It would be...
74.
People are horrified at the price of the food. This is why a lot of people think that Juniper Hill is snobbish.
When we typically take a reservation, we will tell people it's a 3-course meal.
But that's for the residents. I'm talking about a local coming in here.
We're reservation only, though, so nobody walks in. We don't have walk-in.
How can you expect to appeal to the locals?
We haven't identified the appropriate people to come here, or
Hold on a minute. What do you mean appropriate people? Hold on.
people who can afford $59 for 3 courses.
Appropriate people? What a snob. Where does he think he is? The Ritz?
And where's your table? Which one's your table?
Well, most of the time I eat in our RV, our motor coach.
Say that again.
We have a motor coach to the side.
And where did it come from? Is it yours? Do you rent it?
Yeah, it's ours. We owe on it, but we bought it, and we
Bought it?
Yeah,
And how much was that?
over $100,000.
$100,000? You're 3 years away from 50. You should not be living in an RV.
We don't live in an RV. It is a motor coach, which is the higher-end version of an RV. It is that psychological break for us, and it gives me a place to relax and kind of unwind. I actually love it. I could live there the rest of my life, to be honest with you. It's quiet, it's clean.
I suppose if this place doesn't get fixed, then you might be in there full time, yeah.
I've just sat down for lunch at the Juniper Hill Inn.
Hello.
And already I've found out the staff aren't paid on time.
Like pulling teeth to get my paycheck.
And the owners live in a camper outside.
How much was that?
Over $100,000.
This place is baffling. I hope the food makes more sense.
Excellent. Wow. Where are the crab cakes? Oh, that's them there, underneath there. Are they mini crab cakes? Are we...
The chef has decided that those are the size that he needs to serve.
I mean, that tastes dreadful. That thing tastes sort of washy and soapy. And $20 for that?
He's as cheap with his crab cakes as he is with his staff.
Wow.
Now for the lamb, with Robert's ridiculous $15 extra charge.
It's a rack of lamb encrusted in macadamia nuts, fresh herbs, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. It's served with a honey vinegar reduction.
It's not even cooked properly. Rested and take that off. I always get nervous when you see white fat like that on the side of the chop.
Is it to your liking?
I mean, it's pretty raw in the center.
You like the flavor of it, though, the honey garum?
No, way too sweet.
I'm not satisfied with the quality of the food that's coming out of the kitchen. I believe our chef has a learning curve to be where he needs to be.
Thank you.
We just lost our other chef.
Right. Why did the chef leave?
I'm supposed to tell you the truth, right?
The truth is all I want to know. Why did the chef leave?
Well, her paycheck. She put everything on her charge cards, and she just figured she wasn't paid back for what she...
The chef bought produce on her credit card?
She did everything. She was the best chef ever.
Barbara, that's dreadful. I'm starving. The peanut butter chocolate decadence, I could do with some of that. Pick me up, please. Thank you. A chef that left because she had to buy produce on her own credit card. I mean, this guy's priorities are upside down. A bit like this inn.
Hey, are you ready? This, he said, he doesn't care for the sweetness, there's fat around it. He didn't care for the flavor of the honey gar.
Wow. Thank you very much. Did you cut it in half? Because it looks like someone's taken it. And where's the other half gone?
It goes to another person who orders.
Oh, no, I want my other half. $74. This place is insane. Listen, half my dessert's missing. If you think I'm spending $74 for a dessert that is half cooked, it's actually quite nice. There is hope.
I'm sorry.
You like some
I'm going
tea?
to say that is not a dessert that he made.
Barbara made it.
No.
Somebody else makes desserts?
It's ordered.
Like store-bought?
Like through one of our purveyors.
What? Where's the chef?
He's in the kitchen.
Can you get him out, please?
Yes.
What?
How you doing, Chef?
Julian, in my opinion, is not living up to his potential as a chef. He will try to cut corners, and I think Gordon needs to know these things.
I've just spent $74 for 3 plates of absolute dire, dated food. Crab cakes.
Yes, sir.
You can't put 2 little half-size crab cakes that came from a can. There's bigger cakes, chef, at the canopy party. My lamb was cold in the middle. The fat was white. It was almost like a mouthful of sugar. The best tasting dish for me was the chocolate peanut thing that I got served half a portion that's not even made in-house. What is this? There's no synergy here.
There is honestly a lack of communication often. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of doing breakfast service for the 10 people that we randomly get, I get 5 texts from him asking me a question.
So why are you texting him?
If you have a question,
I'd like
you should
you to
maybe
show me
leave
those
the
texts.
RV and come out and talk to us.
Show me those texts.
Are you nitpicking? Are you trying to control him? Are you...
No, I'm trying to make sure I haven't been sleeping very well, to be honest with you, and I've been beaten down.
I'll take responsibility for everything that happens in the kitchen.
You don't own the place. You own it, yet he's acting more responsible. What do you earn a week, if you don't mind me asking? $1,000?
Before taxes, $400.
$400 a week to be the head chef in a luxury hotel? That's insane.
I mean, you're barely surviving.
I don't know that I'm even barely surviving.
If you're not happy with your work environment, you should leave.
Are you taking the or is this just an abuse for you? What are you doing to these people? This is their livelihoods. This is your responsibility. Rob's World. And you're in an RV, 100 grand.
Everybody is disgusted that you live in that thing. They really are. Because it costs so much money and they can't get their paycheck on time.
Well, that is not the
That is part of the issue.
But
We
that
are
was-
surrounded by wealth and reminded of poverty at the same time because of that RV.
Well-
It's a symbol. To me, that RV is a symbol. And it's a symbol that you're separating yourself from everybody else.
I'd be very careful about coming down on me too hard.
I'm telling you exactly how I feel and how the people that I work with feel.
Let me tell you how I feel. When you're in your kitchen all day long and you're on the internet, instead of actually trying to perfect a menu and get a menu, how long did I ask for you to make a menu of your own?
And if I'm on the computer, usually it's I'm trying to research menus,
Oh,
research
please.
ingredients.
Give me a break.
I've given you plenty of breaks. I work very long days, and I haven't been paid in 3 weeks. There's only been one paycheck that I got on time. Almost the entire staff is ready to walk out because they are tired of not getting paid.
Anything to say? No.
We do things.
Oh, please.
It's my first day at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn, and the battle between the chef and the owner
I'd be very careful about coming down on me too hard.
has turned what should be a charming country inn into a war zone.
I'm telling you exactly how I feel. I work very long days, and I haven't been paid in 3 weeks. There's only been one paycheck that I got on time. Almost the entire staff is ready to walk out because they are tired of not getting paid.
Anything to say? No.
We're tired and half the team is broke. I'm beyond angry. I'm beyond pissed off.
Well, I just got a new ripped to me. Gordon says that I live in a fantasy world and that I live in $1 million RV while our employees can't pay their bills and all of this kind of stuff because we don't pay them on time. And they're all complaining that they haven't gotten their paychecks this time either.
Oh, they haven't?
And he said that everything is all about me.
I can't believe what a mess this place is. I've got to get off this hill for a bit. There's someone I need to see.
Hello, is that Lyda? It's Gordon Ramsay. I've got some questions about Robert and Juniper Hill. Would you mind if I pop over for 5 minutes, please? Great. I'll see you then. Thanks, Lyda.
I think the old chef that quit will be able to give me some insight into what's wrong with Juniper Hill.
Hello,
Lyda,
how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Come on in.
Give me a little insight to what it was like actually working there.
I have to say it was a very interesting 5 years. Things were going very, very well, and then all of a sudden, 2 years into it, they stop answering the phone. Robert, I think, thought he was too important to answer the phone or he was too busy doing other things.
So preoccupied and distracted in a way
Very,
that-
very preoccupied and distracted and not focused at all on maintaining his own business.
Wow.
I was getting cut out of a living when they did all this stuff. I used to earn $40,000, $50,000 in one restaurant, and now I'm down to earning 15.
Were you paid on time?
Not very often.
Did you ever use your own money to buy things?
All the time. And then I would have to demand to be paid back, or we weren't going to open for dinner.
It's insane.
Barbara's been shorted checks a lot.
She's barely earning $100 a week. And
Yeah, and he won't pay her. And then if he had a private party with all his friends, he didn't tip them.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's just disgusting. I mean, that's where I draw the... You can't do that.
No.
You just can't treat people like that. Now, he's a confirmed snob and he thinks he's above the town. He thinks he's untouchable. I'm here to make this place work. The first thing I'm going to do is burst his bubble.
I'd like to be a fly on that wall, but...
Would you come back and walk through the doors to have a look at it at the end of the week and just come back for dinner?
No.
No, just won't go or...
No, I'm not even interested in getting it. I just fear getting it in one more battle with Ari or Robert. And,
What a shame, after 5 years.
Yeah.
Do you think I've got a chance of saving it?
The problem he has now is nobody will work there.
You know, I'm there to get this place turned around. Those staff deserve a better future.
They do. You know, I feel terrible for them.
Listen, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Enjoyed it?
Thanks, Lola. Likewise.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How sad is that after 5 years of her life dedicated to the Juniper Hill? You know, she won't even step foot in the door. She doesn't even see them. The old chef left because she couldn't stand it. And the current chef looks like he's ready to walk too. I wonder if everyone here is feeling the same frustration.
Jennifer, what's wrong with the place?
What's wrong with the place? We're lacking paychecks on time.
Paycheck? You don't get paid on time either.
No. We're missing basic supplies, too.
Basic supplies?
We don't even have, I mean, Noelle purchased guest checks for us today, so that we've been using scrap pieces of paper.
First name is?
I'm Ryan Keith.
Ryan Keith. And what'd you do?
I'm the estate manager here. I do all the maintenance on the house. I've done everything here, though. That's why he likes me to spread out my talents to try and help anybody wherever they need help.
How's morale?
Not good. I personally haven't been paid since the 6th of January. Here it is the 1st of February.
That's nearly a month. And
you pay the employees before paying your bills when they've done the work. That's their livelihood.
I'm amazed you're still here, working as hard as you are. Because staff never need to be treated like this, let me tell you.
It's always as if what you're saying to him doesn't get through because he sees you as not an equal. He treats me like that, and that really bothers me because I feel like I've contributed a lot. It's actually pretty degrading.
This is insane.
Coming up,
oh my God.
I uncover the shocking extent of Robert's reckless spending.
Thousands of dollars worth.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Robert's dreadful communication skills cause a meltdown.
I said, where does this chicken?
So ask him again!
Tempers flare.
Excuse me. I am the boss.
And Robert reveals his true colours.
How dare you!
I'm shocked with what I'm finding at the Juniper Hill Inn. Owner Robert wants to kill his chef.
How long did I ask for you to make a menu of your own?
And the rest of the staff want to kill Robert.
How's morale?
Not good.
Estate manager Ryan has told me about some of the problems. But now he wants to show me.
If you want to see the root of the problem, let's go to the basement.
To the basement?
Yes, please.
What's in there?
Everything.
Oh, really?
The majority of it is personal items.
Not even the shelves are all lined. Bloody hell. Look at this place. Oh my God. Look at this stuff. Stereos, wine racks, quilts, chairs, tables, copper pans, more chairs over there. Look at these.
Robert prides himself in having to have the very best of everything.
There's enough in here to open 3 restaurants. Is all this stuff still brand new?
Most of it is brand new.
Littered with thousands of dollars.
Robert's got so much stuff, he could furnish a dozen houses. But he doesn't pay his staff. It's crazy.
Where are we going?
Brace yourself. We're going up to the office.
You're kidding me. Oh, no.
Please
come on.
in.
This is the office.
This is the office.
You're kidding me.
Not at all. I wanted you to scares me half to death.
Oh, my God. This is insane.
It would only take a day or 2 to sort out this hoarder's heaven. But Robert's left it in chaos. No wonder he spends all day hiding in his RV.
This guy has lost the plot.
This is disturbing.
Please tell me there's no more.
Yes, there's more. This is where the pigs are kept.
At least they look happy.
Hey.
Pigs who live a life of luxury while everyone around them suffers. Sounds strangely familiar.
Bloody hell. So the owners live out, the pigs live in.
There's more. We check out the storage units.
Storage units? You are kidding me.
No.
Oh, my God.
This one's all personal items. Look.
Oh, I mean, I swear to God.
It's like a special edition of Hoarders.
I mean, honestly.
Wow.
I'm in shock. You know that? And this one?
All of this entire storage unit is full of chairs.
Oh, my God. Look at this stuff, honestly. I mean, they must be packed with thousands of dollars worth of...
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
How much stuff does one need? Bloody hell.
I can't believe how much stuff Robert has bought. He must have spent a fortune. I've got to meet Robert's partner, Ari, and find out why he's financing all this.
Welcome. My name's Ari.
It's a pleasure. Please. My God. So, how much money have you put into this business personally?
More or less over $1 million.
$1 million. And how much have you seen back?
Nothing. It was all my severance packages, my income that when I was working, and then my retirement plans. Robert's savings are in artwork and antiques. I have supporting this in with my savings.
Clearly, this is a beautiful place, but putting your entire life savings into a sinking ship is insane. And with Robert at the helm treating his staff so poorly, I don't see things getting any better.
Robert is in a fantasy world, and I've been struggling all day to get through to him. This place, it's dreamland, a playground for your boyfriend, Robert. Your biggest problem is not Juniper Hill. Your biggest problem is Robert.
I'm at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn, and I've just had a difficult conversation with Robert's partner, Ari, who seems strangely unconcerned about how bad things really are here.
How much money have you put into this business personally?
More or less over $1 million.
$1 million. And how much have you seen back?
Nothing.
But I've tried to make him see who's to blame for the problems.
Your biggest problem is Robert.
Dinner time is approaching. Word has spread about me being at the inn, and the place is bustling.
Good to see you. Hello there. Nice to see you.
I'm learning a lot about why the inn is struggling by watching Robert and Ari deal with the new influx of guests. Anyone with any restaurant experience would stagger the seating of guests. But as if they're just welcoming people to a dinner party at a private house.
Hello there. How are you?
Robert and Ari seat everyone at once.
There in the corner?
Make pretend you're back in 1902. It's meant to be a relaxed evening. And
Order in.
And that's a recipe for disaster for Chef Julian and the waitstaff.
Chef, I'm making a change on 21.
Write it down. Don't tell me. Just write it down.
There's an order.
Are you guys kidding me with all these orders? Who sat everybody at once like this?
Your best friend.
And we don't know about pacing?
How's the break? They can't slam too.
Who's writing the tickets? Do you mean in table 4, table 5?
Some of them have names on them, some of them do not.
Who wrote that ticket? There's not even a table number on there.
Table 4. They just got their lobster.
Where's table 23? They've got.
I need one person at a time. I need less talking in the kitchen, please.
Table 23 has got
Every time
no
I try to
food.
put something up in the window, 8 people ask me for something.
With Julian having been slammed by the owner's dreadful seating, Ari isn't helping the strained atmosphere with an awkward art lesson.
But then, like, this is from 1800, and it was painted for Opera House, because you know what it is.
What is it?
Come on, everybody has to know what that is. It's a Hannibal going across the Alps with the white elephants. Everybody should know that.
On the other side of the house, Robert's also busy giving a lecture.
this is one of the original signs to the house. There's a lot of history here. Teddy Roosevelt actually was best friends with the man, or a very good friend with the man who actually built the house, Maxwell Evarts.
Do you always get this backed up? I mean,
yes.
Yeah?
When I have poor seating. Robert has groups of his friends come in, sitting them at once.
Okay, so you're waiting for your starters then?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
well, let me check on those for you.
Okay,
and see how it's
thank
going.
you.
Okay, yeah.
Robert. Yes. This ticket system is bollocks, you know that? Handwritten tickets, no time on there, no proper dates, no coordination. Who trains the front of house team? Who's in charge of the restaurant? Who is there?
I would be the host, and then...
You'd be the host?
Yes, the chef takes over the kitchen.
This place is such a mess. Clearly, Robert has no idea how to run a hotel.
Yeah, I've
So me too.
Yeah, go on,
I'm
what's
trying to
the
straighten out the drinks because we lost 30-something drinks.
God. Robert, we lost 30 drinks.
At least. I often find drinks not written down or just a lack of follow-through. And it's a big problem when we're trying to make money.
There's no communication between the bar and the dining room, so people get served drinks, but no one remembers to charge for them.
But we're losing big money.
No kidding, and they're losing their checks, and I'm going crazy trying to figure out a system.
They have hardly any guests and don't charge the ones they do have. No wonder this place is in the red.
How does that happen? They're supposed to write the drinks down and then apply them to a table and a room, and then they go into the computer.
The ticket system is bogus, and as I feared, seating everyone at once is already causing problems for the staff and the guests.
It's not very warm. It's burnt.
With guests now suffering and the kitchen falling apart from Robert's ill-managed seating,
Come on.
I have to step in.
Just stop there. You have to be kidding me. This goose liver is burnt to a cinder. Stop. Julian.
Yes, sir.
Come round, buddy. I know we're in the and we're busy. Food's dying in the window. A foie gras salad. I mean, honestly, it's like a piece of beef jerky. Where's Ari? Get me Ari, urgently. I mean, honestly, come on, guys. Hello. I stopped that. I just said no.
What is that?
What is that?
Foie gras. Well, that's foie gras. That is not foie gras.
It's not funny, guys.
No, that is not funny.
I mean, I know we're in the but does anyone have any standards here?
Yes.
Well, can I see them? Can I see something to hold on to? Because right now, I just want to get out of here.
I can only be as good as I am with the tools that I have. I'm embarrassed, and I know that I can do better. I know the staff can do better.
First off, no more tickets in the kitchen. Give him 10 minutes to catch up, okay?
All right.
And Robert, is it possible for the first time, put the phone away, get your jacket off, and dig deep a little bit, yeah? Please? Yeah? Somebody? I'm concerned that food is in the window and it's just dying.
Entrees on table 6 are in the window.
Entrees, send them. They shouldn't be sat here.
How am I supposed to do everything back here?
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Are you an owner?
I'm with you.
Are you an entrepreneur?
I keep trying to,
You can talk to him. He's your chef.
Well, when I try to communicate, he says, yeah. No, I can't do it.
No, he doesn't. Find your and tell him you need to talk
I found
to him.
my Do I want him to walk out?
Well, he's not going to walk out if you communicate with him. Talk to him there.
Well, I have been trying to.
So when he finishes it, send the food.
There's always a third dish not ready or a fourth dish.
Well, it must be 1 or 2 minutes behind, but unless you ask, how are you supposed to know?
I have been asking. I said, where's this chicken?
So ask him again.
It's the middle of dinner service at Juniper Hill Inn, and Chef Julian is drowning under a flood of orders.
How am I supposed to do everything back here?
Owner Robert has finally decided to get his hands dirty to try and help, but he's utterly incapable of communicating with his chef.
When he finishes it, send the food.
There's always a third dish not ready or a fourth dish.
Well, it must be 1 or 2 minutes behind, but unless you ask, how are you supposed to know?
Where's the soup go, Julian?
Table 23. I just told you 1 minute ago.
I need foie gras.
I know. I have it right behind me.
All right. Well, you see how? Okay.
Julian.
Yes.
That's what you call communication.
It's better communication.
That's what you call communication, Robert. There's a difference between interrupting and no communication. And when you put those entrees up there, you make sure they go. You've got to start stepping up and dictating a little bit, because this is just madness.
I agree.
Ups from start to finish, and it was a cluster, and Gordon saw that.
Dreadful. With an owner and chef so incapable of communicating with each other, it's no surprise the diners are unhappy. And they're not the only ones. While Robert and Ari are living the dream, their staff are living a nightmare. Hopefully, by gathering everyone in one room,
okay,
I can get to the root of the problem.
I've never seen a hotel, an inn, in such disarray.
There needs to be structure, and there isn't structure. It's just like a scramble.
It's a mess.
There was no order in the kitchen. Nobody took responsibility for any one thing.
No one has been taught any standards in any department.
Really, it's like I'm racing from thing to thing. Nobody knows what the other one's doing.
There's nobody here that is in control, willing to take charge.
I did 40 dinners by myself tonight.
I could help you, and you've never asked. I can cook the rack of lamb.
Excuse me.
Bragging about making one plate is nothing to brag about.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I am the boss.
You can't call yourself the boss if you don't pay them. I mean, honestly, do you think that's normal, Ari? Do you think that's the way to look after your team?
Every pay period, there's a problem with the checks. Every pay period, there's a problem with the checks.
And a lot of
I don't know what the problem is, but I know it's the same two people
And you
doing
get to know about it first? Or do you have to go ask him for your salary?
I always ask for it.
That's absolutely wrong. And the reason is...
He's lying.
No, he's not lying. I would rather have them wait than write a check that's going to bounce.
What?
Because I don't...
How about telling him it's not going to be ready? Rather than having to ask, like some skivvy. Cap in hand, please, sir, may I get paid? Anybody else have to wait?
Yes.
How long?
5 days more. I have 2 days.
Barbara?
I had to wait 5 weeks.
You had to what?
I had to wait 5 weeks before I got a paycheck.
5 weeks? Guys, you come in and you work your ass off. The least these two guys can do is pay your salary on time.
I don't have a secretary, Gordon. I'm sorry. I'm trying to communicate with brides. I'm trying to send out things. I have to have peaceful time in order to do my work.
Are you always this pathetic?
I am not pathetic.
Well, when are you going to stand up and start showing some respect for your team and start growing a pair to sort of understand the mess you're in?
I understand the mess we're in.
Right.
I'm fighting for the team.
You dug the hole.
Yes, we
and
did.
put them in it. So they're
They don't have to work here.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you know, the bottom line is...
Oh, how dare you?
No, they don't have to work here.
How dare you? How dare you? They don't have to work here. Oh, my God.
I can't...
Disrespectful, disgusting man. They don't have to work here. I don't think you realise how lucky you are. Because if it wasn't for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, you'd be driving that RV miles away from here.
Robert definitely needs a reality check. It's life or death right now. And I don't think he actually realizes what kind of jeopardy this place is in.
It's not all about you, Robert. Robert's world, Robert's bubble, Robert's dream. You're not the Lord of the Manor, and you're not the Great Gatsby. You're Robert. There's only me in here.
Excuse me.
Go on, then, you pompous...
Excuse me. Don't talk to me like that.
What's wrong with it? I want to know what's wrong with it.
Don't speak to me like
that. Well, I'm
that.
telling you.
You
get your
tell
head out
me.
your and start getting a little real. You still haven't got it, that this place is sinking. Start paying a little bit more attention to the guys on the ground. Understand how hard it is out there. Forget your antique roadshow and start from the bottom running this business. You're right, there's no structure. It's fragmented. The team needs a leader. They need a structure. They need a mentor. They need some support. And all they get is nitpicked. What kind of motivation is that? All I've heard since I've been here is that you're just blaming people. Well, I'm blaming you for not taking charge. Get real.
One potato, two potato.